What if I told you that the world's most successful people, from Oprah Winfrey to Tom Brady, use a powerful visualization technique that's backed by neuroscience to achieve their biggest goals? And what if I told you that 76% of people who use this method correctly report achieving their goals within 1 year? Welcome to Amazivation, where the amazing motivation you have not ever heard. Today I'm going to show you how to create a vision board that actually works, not the ineffective kind most people make. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step system to turn your dreams into reality through the science of visual manifestation. Vision boards have exploded in popularity over the past decade. You've probably seen them all over social media, beautiful collages of dream homes, ideal bodies, and exotic vacations. But here's the problem: most vision boards fail to produce results. They become pretty decorations that collect dust, rather than powerful tools for transformation. I've spent years researching why some vision boards lead to remarkable achievements while others remain just wishful thinking. What I discovered changed everything about how I approach goal visualization. Today, I'm sharing the exact framework that separates effective vision boards from ineffective ones. This isn't about magical thinking. It's about leveraging how your brain actually works to program it for success. First, let's understand why visualization is so powerful when done correctly. Your brain has a fascinating feature called the reticular activating system, or RAS. The RAS acts as a filter, deciding what information from your environment deserves your attention. Out of the millions of stimuli bombarding you every second, your RAS determines what reaches your conscious awareness. Here's where it gets interesting. Your RAS is programmed to notice things that align with your dominant thoughts and beliefs. This is why, when you're thinking about buying a certain car, you suddenly start seeing that model everywhere. Let me show you how this works with a simple demonstration. Before I prepared this video, I created this grid of 100 random symbols. Take 5 seconds to look at this grid, and try to remember how many star symbols you see. Now, how many did you count? There are actually 12 stars in this grid. But here's what's fascinating. Now that I've directed your attention to stars, you'll start noticing them everywhere in your daily life. Your RAS has been programmed to highlight them. Vision boards work on this exact principle. They program your RAS to notice opportunities, resources, and connections that align with your goals, things that were always there but previously filtered out of your awareness. But there's a crucial difference between vision boards that work and those that don't, and it comes down to how they engage your brain's motivational systems. Let's contrast the conventional approach with what neuroscience tells us actually works. The traditional approach says just collect images of things you want and look at them daily. But research from Dr. Gabriele Oettingen shows that simple positive visualization can actually decrease your motivation and energy to achieve goals. The neuroscience-based approach uses what psychologists call mental contrasting with implementation intentions. You visualize both the desired outcome and the path to achieve it, including obstacles you'll overcome. This activates both motivational and planning regions of your brain. The traditional approach focuses almost exclusively on the what, material possessions and end results. But neuroscience shows us that effective visualization must include the why and the how, your deeper purpose and the process of achievement. When your vision board connects to core values and includes action steps, it creates what neuroscientists call an implementation intention, a mental link between specific situations and planned responses. This is why Olympic athletes don't just visualize standing on the podium. They visualize every step of their performance, including overcoming challenges. And perhaps most importantly, traditional vision boards often become passive tools, something you create once and occasionally glance at. But research shows that visualization is most effective when it's an active, evolving practice that engages multiple senses and emotions. So here's the breakthrough system I promised. The AVID method for creating vision boards that actually rewire your brain for achievement. A stands for activate. Your vision board must activate multiple brain regions through different sensory inputs. Include images, yes, but also written affirmations, fabric textures, scents, and even sound links through QR codes. V is for values aligned. Every element on your board should connect to your core values, not just surface desires. This activates the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain involved in processing personal relevance. I stands for implementation mapping. Include not just the destination, but the journey. Add images representing the process, milestones, and even anticipated obstacles you'll overcome. And D is for daily interaction. The most effective vision boards are tools for active visualization, not passive decoration. Create a daily practice of engaging with your board through structured visualization exercises. Now here's where it gets powerful. These 4 elements create what neuroscientists call elaborated encoding, a deeper, multi-pathway form of memory that significantly increases the likelihood of goal achievement. When I was struggling to launch this channel, I used this exact method. My vision board didn't just have images of a successful YouTube creator. It had pictures representing the skills I needed to develop, the obstacles I'd overcome, and the impact I wanted to have. I included fabric swatches that reminded me of how it would feel to achieve my goals, written affirmations that addressed my specific doubts, and even a QR code that linked to a playlist of music that energized me for creating content. Within 6 months, I had achieved goals that previously seemed years away. Not because the vision board was magical, but because it literally reprogrammed how my brain processed information and opportunities. Let me show you exactly how to create your own AVID vision board in 5 simple steps. Step 1. Gather your supplies. You'll need a board. I recommend cork or foam core for flexibility, plus magazines, printed images, fabric scraps, essential oils, markers, and adhesive. Step 2. Begin with a values clarification exercise. Ask yourself what matters most to me in life. What kind of person do I want to become? Write down 3 to 5 core values. Step 3. For each goal you want to include, create a 3-part visualization cluster. First, the outcome, what achievement looks like. Second, the process, key actions needed to get there. Third, the purpose, how this goal connects to your core values. For example, if your goal is fitness-related, include not just the ideal body image, but also images of the workout process, healthy meals you'll prepare, obstacles you'll overcome like bad weather or time constraints, and a reminder of why health matters to your core values. Step 4. Add multi-sensory elements. Attach a fabric swatch that represents how achieving this goal will feel. Add a drop of essential oil that energizes you. Include written affirmations in the present tense that address your specific doubts. Step 5. Create a daily interaction ritual. Place your vision board where you'll see it during both morning and evening routines. Spend at least 3 minutes daily actively visualizing yourself moving through the process toward your goals, engaging all your senses. The key difference is that you're not just passively looking at pretty pictures. You're actively engaging your brain's implementation systems, creating neural pathways that make goal achievement almost inevitable. This system works because it aligns with how your brain actually functions. It's not about wishful thinking, it's about strategic neural programming. And remember, a vision board is not a magical tool that does the work for you. It's a psychological technology that makes your actions more aligned, focused, and consistent. I'd love to know what specific goal you're planning to visualize using this method. Share in the comments below, and I'll personally respond with suggestions for your AVID vision board elements. If this approach resonates with you, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to join our community of Amazivation seekers. Next week, I'll be sharing the perfect companion to this technique, how to overcome setbacks on the path to your vision. Remember, visualization without action is merely daydreaming, but visualization with strategic action is world-changing. I believe in your vision and I can't wait to see what you create. This is Amazivation, and I'll see you in the next Amazivation video.